you felt it before. A moment, just the two of you. The conversation flows, her eyes linger, laughter fills the air. And then it hits you. Wait. Is this real interest, or is she simply being kind? That quiet doubt creeps in, and suddenly, what felt like a spark now feels uncertain. Here's something most men never truly understand. When a woman is drawn to you, she won't always say it aloud. She shows it through subtle signs, hidden gestures, the kind most men miss entirely. But what if you didn't miss it? What if you could finally read between the lines? Because these signals, they're always there. Whispers in her body language, clues written in her eyes, moments too fast to notice unless you know exactly what to look for. A Stoic man doesn't chase signs. He recognizes them with clarity, choosing action based on reason, not impulse. So if you're tired of guessing, of wondering whether she's into you or not, stick around, because in this video, we're going to reveal the hidden language women speak when they're truly interested. And once you understand it, you'll never be left in the dark again. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the Stoic Spirit, and let's get into it. Sign 1. Her eyes say what her lips won't. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. But in truth, they're also a map to hidden desire. A woman may never say she likes you, but her eyes, they'll whisper the truth she's too afraid to speak. Picture this. You're mid-conversation. She's smiling. But what matters isn't what she's saying. It's how she's looking. She holds your gaze. Not a quick glance, but something slower, deeper, like her eyes are searching for something in you. That's the lingering gaze. She knows she should look away, but something in her lingers, as if she's drawn in, fighting a feeling she can't name. Then there's the double take. You walk by dash. She looks once, then again. That second look, it's not by accident. It's instinct, attraction pulling her attention back to you. Or maybe she looks at you, then quickly looks away. That's the quick glance and retreat. It's not disinterest, it's nerves. She's trying to hide her reaction, but her eyes already gave it away. And here's the most honest signal of all: dilated pupils. When a woman's attracted, her pupils widen. It's not a conscious choice, it's biology. It happens when the body sees something, or someone, it wants. She might smile politely, she might keep things casual, but her eyes, they'll betray her every time. The Stoic man doesn't chase validation. He doesn't rush in. He observes, patient, centered, letting the truth reveal itself without needing to ask. So next time you're wondering, is she into me? Don't focus on her words, focus on her eyes, because the soul never lies, and neither do the eyes. Enjoying the insight? Hit like and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit. Question for you. Have you ever felt something unspoken in a woman's gaze? Sign 2. She finds excuses to touch you. Touch isn't just physical, it's emotional, primal, unfiltered. When a woman feels drawn to you, she won't always say it out loud, but her body, it speaks for her. Watch how she shortens the space between you. You're walking side by side, and suddenly her arm brushes yours. Software, unnecessary, but somehow it keeps happening. That's no accident. It's instinct disguised as coincidence. Then there's the prolonged contact. She hugs you, but doesn't let go right away. Her hand lingers on your arm just a second longer. Not long enough to call it obvious, but long enough for you to feel it. And what about those playful slaps? She laughs, then hits your shoulder lightly. It's teasing, sure, but it's also testing. Testing how you react. Testing how close she can get. These touches aren't random. They're signals, quiet invitations. And the Stoic man knows the difference. He doesn't get lost in fantasies. He observes reality, patterns, consistency. So when she touches you again, ask yourself, is it casual or is it deliberate? Because when a woman touches you more than she needs to, it often means she's feeling more than she's saying. Found this useful? Hit like and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit. Question for you. Have you ever noticed someone accidentally touching you more than once? Did it mean something? Sign 3. She laughs at your jokes, even when they're not that funny. There's something about her laughter. It's not polite, it's not forced. It's the kind that slips out. Genuine, uncontrolled, almost too much. You say something simple, not even your best material, but she throws her head back, laughs loud, and suddenly you feel like the most interesting man in the room. That's not about the joke, that's about you. Because when a woman is drawn to you, everything you say feels more magnetic. Even your sarcasm becomes gold. Look closely. Is she leaning in when she laughs? That's her body telling you, I want to be closer. Does she bring up a joke you made days ago? That's not memory. That's emotional imprint. She was thinking about you, even when you weren't there. Laughter lowers defenses. It softens barriers, and it opens the door to connection. A Stoic man doesn't just enjoy the laughter. He pays attention to its weight, to the way it lingers, to the way it repeats. Because when her laughter feels too big for the moment, chances are her feelings are too. If this insight made you think, hit like and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit. Question for you. Has a woman ever laughed at something small you said, and it made you wonder what she really felt? Sign 4. She mirrors you without even knowing it. It starts small. You lean back in your chair, and moments later, so does she. You cross your arms. She shifts hers the same way. Your tone slows down. Hers matches. This isn't coincidence. It's connection, revealed in silence. Mirroring is a subconscious signal. It's the body's way of saying, I feel safe here. I feel drawn to you. She may not even realize she's doing it, but when a woman mirrors your movements, your gestures, even your phrases, it's her instinct trying to align with yours. She's syncing with your rhythm, matching your presence. And that doesn't happen with just anyone. It's one of the quietest yet strongest signs of attraction. Here's how to test it. Make a small shift. Change how you sit. Tilt your head. Cross your legs differently, and then wait. If she follows without realizing, she's tuned into you more than she's letting on. A Stoic man doesn't imitate. He leads, and he watches closely who chooses to follow. Because when someone reflects you without force, without thought, they're saying, we belong in the same space. If this helped you notice something new, like this video and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit. Question for you. Have you ever noticed someone copying your body language and wondered if it meant something deeper? Sign 5. She finds ways to be near you. Attraction doesn't always speak. It positions itself. If she's truly drawn to you, she won't sit and wait for fate to act. She'll move, quietly, strategically, closer to your orbit. You show up at your usual cafe, and there she is, ordering the same drink, same seat, same time. You switch gym hours, and somehow she starts showing up during your new routine. Coincidence? Maybe once. But 3 times? That's proximity with intention. Now think deeper. A room full of empty chairs. But she picks the one right next to you. She doesn't have to. She wants to. Because closeness creates comfort, and comfort reveals desire. You bump into her again. Different place, different day, but same pattern. She's memorized your habits, not to stalk, but to align. Because we gravitate toward what we crave. Attraction alters behavior. It bends logic, blurs timing, and creates coincidences that don't feel accidental anymore. A Stoic man doesn't get lost in wishful thinking. He watches. He notices what repeats. He trusts consistency over charm. So the next time she appears near you, ask yourself, is this chance, or is she trying to get noticed without saying a word? If that landed with you, tap that thumbs up and follow the Stoic Spirit for more clarity in chaos. Your turn. Have you ever noticed someone showing up in your world a little too often to be coincidence? Sign 6. She gives you her full, undivided focus. In a world addicted to distraction, there's something powerful about presence. You're speaking, and she's not checking her phone. She's not glancing around. She's locked in, eyes on you, mind on every word. This isn't casual. This is interest, disguised as attentiveness. She remembers the little things you said last week. Your favorite band. That story you didn't even think she was listening to. And now she brings it up. She's not just hearing you. She's collecting details. Because you matter. She asks questions, not just polite ones, real ones, about your values, your dreams, your why. When a woman is genuinely attracted, it's not just chemistry, it's curiosity. Here's a test. Next time you're talking, pause mid-sentence. If she leans in, waits, or asks you to continue, she's fully present. That's rare. A Stoic man doesn't demand attention. He watches who offers it willingly, and he values what's freely given, because undivided attention isn't accidental. It's emotional investment. If that resonates with you, give this video a boost and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit for more clarity in human behavior. Reflection time. Have you ever noticed someone giving you their full focus and realized maybe that silence meant something more? Sign 7. She playfully teases you. Teasing isn't childish, it's coded language. And when a woman is attracted to you, she might not say it aloud, but she'll speak it through mischief. She mimics your words, pokes fun at how you talk, maybe calls you out for something small. Your posture, your habits, your playlist. But it's not mockery. It's attention, wearing a grin. She dares you, jokes that she's better at something, makes a bet just to stir you. It's a challenge, but one wrapped in laughter. She gives you a nickname, something goofy, something only she uses. That's not randomness. It's her carving out a private connection, just for the two of you. Here's what's really happening. She's testing your energy. Can you match her spark? Can you hold your ground while staying playful? Attraction lives in contrast, in the push and pull of tension and ease. A Stoic man doesn't get flustered. He doesn't overthink. He meets the tease with stillness, with a smile, with presence. Because how you respond matters more than what she says. If you play along, without chasing, without proving, you show her something rare, a man who's centered but not cold, amused but not needy. That's magnetic. If this struck a chord with you, give this video a share and follow the Stoic Spirit, where insight meets instinct. Quick question. Has a woman ever teased you in a way that made you wonder, was that just a joke or something more? Sign 8. She acts like someone else, but only around you. When a woman likes you, her behavior doesn't always make sense. Even to her, she's usually composed, cool, in control. But when you're near, that shifts. She fidgets with her jewelry, tugs at her clothes, touches her hair like it's her anchor. Or maybe she gets louder, laughs more than usual, faster speech, bigger reactions, like she's trying to match your energy, but ends up spilling hers. And sometimes the opposite. She's normally outgoing, but now she's quiet, eyes down, nervous stillness. Why? Because your presence changes the room. For her, it's not performance, it's instinct, her body reacting to the weight of her own feelings. A Stoic man notices without judging. He doesn't chase the noise. He reads the silence, the shift, because when she starts acting unlike herself, it's not confusion, it's a confession. If this made something click for you, hit that subscribe button and drop a like. It helps the message reach men who need it most. Now, tell me this. Have you ever felt someone shift the moment you walked into the room? Sign 9. She finds reasons to touch you. Attraction doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it reaches for you, gently. She won't throw herself at you. But pay attention to the subtle touches. Her arm brushes yours as you both reach for the same glass. Her leg rests against yours under the table. Her fingers graze yours when handing something over. Then pause, just a heartbeat longer. That's not clumsiness. That's her body whispering, "I want to be closer." She playfully taps your shoulder when she laughs, pushes you lightly in mock challenge. Touches that say nothing, but mean everything. And then there are the lingering moments. A handshake that lasts too long. A hug that feels like it doesn't want to end. Those microseconds, they matter. When a woman breaks the invisible barrier between you, it's not by accident. She's testing connection and chemistry. A Stoic man doesn't jump to conclusions. He reads the rhythm. He watches what repeats. Because real interest isn't always loud. Sometimes it's barely a touch. If this resonates, tap that like button and follow the Stoic spirit. For more quiet truths in a loud world. Your turn. Have you ever felt someone's touch say more than their words ever could? Sign 10. She mirrors you without realizing it. You lean back in your chair. She shifts her body the same way. You raise your glass. She lifts hers a second later. You say something in a certain tone, and hours later, you hear your own words echo back from her lips. This isn't coincidence. It's connection, unspoken, but real. Mirroring is a subconscious form of attraction. She's not trying to impress. She's sinking. Her energy blends into yours because her emotions are already there. If you're calm and composed, she slows down. If you're playful and animated, she lights up too. Watch closely. Not what she says, but how she behaves when you shift your rhythm. Does she adjust too? A Stoic man doesn't seek validation. He notices alignment. Because when someone mirrors you, they're not just reacting, they're gravitating. If you've seen this happen, drop a like and follow the Stoic spirit, where we teach men to see beyond the surface. What about you? Have you ever noticed a woman slowly start to reflect your energy without saying a word? Sign 11. She mentions you when you're not around. You're not in the room, but your name is. That's when you know you're not just a moment to her. You've become a memory she wants to keep alive. Her friends bring you up, smirking, teasing. Isn't this the guy you mentioned? That's not random. It means you've made your way into her private conversations. She brings up your inside jokes, moments only the two of you shared. If it comes back later, it's because she never let it go. And then, casually, she drops your name into stories. You know who would love this? Him. She paints you into her world, even when you're not there to see it. Attraction doesn't always show up in the present. Sometimes it lingers in the echoes. A Stoic man knows. True presence isn't about proximity. It's about impact. If that resonates with you, tap that subscribe and leave a like to keep these insights coming. And tell me this, have you ever been brought up in rooms you've never entered? Attraction isn't always loud. It hides in silence, in timing, in things unsaid. She may never speak it, but her actions will write it across the air between you. She finds her way into your orbit. She mirrors your rhythm. She touches you just enough. She remembers things you thought she'd forget. And perhaps the most powerful sign of all, you linger in her thoughts. Long after you've left the room, most men wait for words. A Stoic man listens to patterns, because true interest doesn't scream. It whispers, it repeats. So the next time she brushes your hand, laughs a little too long, or brings up something you said days ago, don't ignore it. Read it. You'll see what's always been there. If this helped you spot something real, drop a like and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit. Because noticing the subtle signs is how a man masters connection.